Hello everyone and welcome back to this another video. In this video, I want to talk about a few aspects of real world financial education that we are not taught in schools and universities. And I also want to talk about developing a right mindset for money so that you never struggle financially in your life. So make sure that you watch this video till the end because I will share a few resources that can get you started instantly on financial education. Before I go ahead in this video, I want to take a minute and introduce myself. I am Darvit Jain and here on my YouTube channel, I upload videos related to self growth, productivity, and learning necessary skills. If you are new here, do consider subscribing to this channel because I'm sure that you will find something helpful in these videos. Now, let's start this video. Friends, if you truly want to be rich and build great wealth, one thing which is needed more than money is financial wisdom. Because even if you have lots of money, you may still end up being a broke if you don't know how to make the most out of that money. And I want to make it clear that I'm not some money expert or business expert, but there are a few things that I have learned. And I believe that everyone must be at least aware of all those things so that you never struggle financially in your life. And believe me, it is possible if you want to become rich, you need not to be necessarily an entrepreneur. There are just a few things that you need to learn and practice. And here are those few things. The first thing that I believe everyone must learn and practice is money management. This is very simple. You just have to keep a track of how much money is coming in and how much money is going out of your pocket. And it can be practiced in multiple ways. Like you can maintain a proper Excel sheet for that, or you can use a mobile application to keep a record of all those things. And you can even go old school and maintain a proper notebook for that purpose. The point is that you must be able to keep a proper track of your cash flow. This is something which I also practice, and trust me, it has helped me a lot to keep a proper track of my money. This is a very important skill, and if you have not been doing it so far, start practicing it from today itself. And it can be considered as a first step towards a financial secure future. And another thing is that you should have a little knowledge of investing. Some people think that investing money is not safe and that you should save your money instead. Saving money is fine, it is not bad, but investing is a completely different game altogether. Savings, saving your money will not grow your money, and even if your money grow, it will be at extremely low rates. And if you compare that extra money, extra that growth rate to inflation, it will be negligible. But investing your money properly can actually yield you money that is equal to income that you will that you will earn by years of hard work. So I suggest you just give some time to learn investing. If you don't want to become the next Warren Buffett, that's fine. But just have a little knowledge of investing as you grow old. And it's just the thing is that having a little knowledge of everything always goes a long way. That's the point. So do learn basics of investing at least. And here is a very important thing which I learned from Rich Dad Poor Dad book by Robert Kiyosaki. That is an extremely good book, and I strongly suggest you to read that book. So, here's the thing, people who become rich have a complete control over their emotions of greed and fear. These two emotions play a very important role when it comes to wealth building, right? So, to explain this in a much better way, I want to take example of two people, and those two people are very famous, and I'm sure that you must have heard about them. They are Sham and Raju from the film Fir Hera Feri. Because we are talking about money here, so I thought it would be appropriate to take example of these two guys. Although Baburao Apte is the ultimate character, but it's okay. I'm taking example of Sham and Raju. Let's assume that they both have a decent amount of money in the beginning. Sham decides to buy a big lavish house, a big car, and goes on to business vacations. Whereas Raju, on the other hand, decides to invest that money into building a business and some other forms of investments. Initially, Sham enjoys his ultra luxurious lifestyle, whereas Raju is not enjoying as much as Sham because he has invested his money in some important things, right? Meanwhile, Sham has to pay expenses for his modern and ultra luxurious lifestyle that he is living. He has to pay his bills, whereas Raju has just started to earn minor profits from his business and investments. But this Raju is a little different from the Raju shown in the film. Raju, instead of withdrawing that entire amount and that entire profit and spending that on unnecessary things, he put that profit back into business and investments. So gradually over years, Raju's small business gets converted into a big company and his investments start yielding him significant returns. Whereas Sham's bank balance goes on decreasing because of his seemingly rich lifestyle that he lives. The very simple reason why Raju ended up becoming a very rich person and Sham ended up losing all the money that he had initially is because Raju invested his money in building assets, whereas Sham bought liabilities with that money. Assets are all those things which puts money in our pocket, and liabilities are all those things which takes money out of our pocket. Poor people are so overwhelmed by this by their emotion of greed. As soon as they receive their paycheck, they go on to shopping. Whereas rich people use that money wisely and they build assets. And they build assets so big that once they have become big enough that the income from that asset itself can meet all their expenses and buy them all the luxuries that they want in life. One last thing that people don't pay much attention to is having a source of passive income. If you don't know, there are two types of income: active income and passive income. Active income is the income which you earn only when you do the work, and passive income is the income which you can earn even if you are not working. It's because you earn from the work that you have done, right? Even if you don't work now, you can earn some money. That is called passive income. And this passive income can be earned in many forms. It can be in the form of dividends, business shares, investment returns, and it can also be in the form of royalty. And there are endless number of ways, you know. And the good thing is that you don't need to be a businessman or an entrepreneur to earn some passive income. You can have a normal daytime job and still earn some passive income. It's just that you need to know about all these things, all these concepts, and have an open mindset for money. So, these were a few things that I wanted to share with you guys on financial education and financial wisdom. And of course, there are a lot more things to learn, and that is why I am sharing these few extra things with you guys so that it can help you out. And the first one is the Rich Dad Poor Dad book itself. This is a phenomenal book and it has literally changed my mindset on money and finance. And another free resource is the YouTube channel of Ankur Warikoo. He has lots of videos on money, finance, and investments, and I also watch his videos, and they are very helpful for me. And here is another YouTube channel called Pranjal Kamra, and he has a playlist on his channel called Stock Market Classes, and that is where I learned how to invest in stocks. And I believe that you can find it helpful too. So that's it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you like it, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Until next time.